Phoebe Garnsworthy here. I'm a spiritual author and meditation teacher, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Lost Nowhere series. So, Lost Nowhere was my very first book that I ever wrote. At this present moment, I've written 10 books now, and Lost Nowhere is where it all began. When writing the Lost Nowhere series, I wanted to nurture my spiritual side, but also this eclectic imagination that I have with a fantasy world. So I created my own fantasy world that is reflective of a lot of spiritual practices, a lot of witches and shamans, and it's about a young girl called Lily who is quite misunderstood, and she journeys to this spiritual, magical, another universe called Sanio. And in Sanio, there are 7 different lands, and each of those lands represent our energy chakras as well. So our energy chakras, which are portals of energy that every one of us has, and they represent certain attributes. So each of the lands are reflective of those attributes, and the characters and the environment, all of it is about each of the different chakras. So if you understand chakras, then you'll really enjoy reading those lands, and if you don't, you're going to learn a lot about them as well. So when Lily is on this land, she learns about the witches, and there's also mermaids. But the witches and mermaids don't know about each other. The witches don't know of the mermaids know of the witches. And there's kind of a bit of a tension between the two, because obviously it's a competition of magic. So I won't give too much more away, but it's basically about Lily exploring these lands and navigating these 2 different friendships of witches and mermaids. And Lost Nowhere is the first book about her exploration experience there, and Lost Now Here is her visiting it again. And I'm also going to be working on a 3rd book, so it's going to be a trilogy. The Lost Nowhere series are really my favorite kind of fiction fantasy writing. It's very metaphysical. There's a lot of descriptions and beautiful characters in this. So I hope you enjoy it. If you are looking to get these books, you can check them out through the link here. If you've read these books, leave me a comment and let me know what you think about it. And check out my other videos about my other books. There's a whole playlist. You can check that out here. Okay, bye.